Da, 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 da.
Asia,
La, da,
Daddy's
da,
home,
da.
baby.
Good morning to all my riders for Robert Sylvester Kelly. How are you? I pray you are all up in your glory this morning. I pray that God is giving you plenty of rest last night. I pray that the Lord has given you plenty of rest last night. I pray that all hearts and minds are fixed today. And I pray that all is well. Just getting myself together to run a little errands. But before I was ready to head out the door, I said, let me check on my Robert Sylvester Kelly riders out there. Yes, we are going to be encouraged for Robert's holiday. Okay? Let nobody steal your joy. Don't let nobody bring no negative stuff to you. We got to stay focused on what's ahead for the holiday for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Because over the years, I sat back and I was thinking all those years that we were just so all over the place, trying to figure out what we can do to really help Robert. Even some of us were being scammed out of our money because there was people out there saying they out here for Robert, but they was really out here for themselves. So this time we're gonna really be out there for Robert instead of us always having to post the videos and saying happy birthday to R. Kelly, and he's not really able to see the videos. He's not able to respond to us. So the best thing to do for this holiday season and for his birthday is that we start celebrating him in spirit and in truth. And that means we will be sending him monetary gifts, cards, or whatever. And I know that they're very strict in the prison. So the best thing to do is send the monetary gift and just post it as you go along. Like, if you like to, post that you made your contribution to his Christmas drive and also for his birthday or whatever. Okay. And so that everybody will, see that and follow. We don't want to be scammed out of our money because we want to put the money towards good use. We want to put it where it's supposed to go. We want the money to go to Robert. Okay. We want the money to go to Robert. And I'm going to keep doing this for throughout the rest of this year, of before the end of the year, whatever, for the new year and also for Christmas, that we will have a Christmas drive for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Send monetary gifts, whatever. Like I said, he could do whatever he want with the money to help somebody. If he wants to help somebody or his loved ones or whatever, he can do something as of that. But other than that, let the money go directly to him. Tired of, the people that's out here taking his money. You know what I'm saying? The money that they buying their cars with and they paying their legal fees with. Or and if you came out here, you came out here to do something for somebody, you do it for that person and put yourself last, and God will truly bless you. He has truly been a blessing to me. As of now, I am not right now employed. I am not going to be working for anybody no time soon. That is what's on my heart because I'm moving into a new market right now, and I just believe that that is the end of the road for me. After I had to deal with the nonsense I dealt with on the last job, employed at a early educational school, private school, wherever, and have to deal with that type of disrespect. And I got to work around people, children. You ain't right. You shouldn't even be around people, kids. That's the way I feel because I was truly, truly had the passion in my heart to help every child, regardless of who they were, who they belonged to. But as long as they was in my care, they belong to me, and I want to make sure I give them nothing but quality care and return your child home to you in all goods. I ain't got time for ignorance, okay? I said Trump need to bring ICE all up in them child care centers and make America great again because these people trying to dumb America down. You know what I'm saying? They trying to think Americans going to be bowing to foolishness. When I grew up, teachers I know that I had in front of me, and most of my teachers were Jewish anyway. Jewish women, Jewish men, they dressed the part. They were professionals, okay? Regardless of their ethnicity or their religion or whatever. But when they came in that classroom, they modeled a good way of an educator. Okay, they modeled the life as an educator. They dressed nicely. The men would dress nicely. They at least had on a shirt and a tie and some dress pants or whatever. And the women always dressed very proper, modest, and everything. The women always had on a nice blouse or a light skirt, a dress, or whatever. These days, they come in here looking like the students. They look like they come to school to play and not to teach. I don't come to school to play. I come to teach. So when I come through that door, I like to be in my professional wear. And I don't want to get into all the details about what just happened in my last the door. And I'm like saying, you know what? Y'all go ahead and do all of that dumb shit. Okay. I'm going to just remove myself. They didn't, put it this way. God removed me from there. Okay. Because I know I was standing on truth and I was standing on righteousness or whatever. Parents come greeting me. They want to know what kind of person is teaching their kids throughout the day. And I got to press the part. Okay? Today, people are just messy. Messy. They messy in the church. They messy in the schools. That's why you see the things you see going on with our young people today, because nobody want to give them the right direction to go. They sending them out here in the world without any training, and they just dying, and they going to an early grave, and they just ignorant, and they mentally ill, and they confused, they crazy, whatever. They confused with their sexuality. They confused about this. They confused about that. They don't know when to stay in a child's place, and they got to get checked by someone. And I told the family kids in here, don't mess with this auntie. This auntie don't play with y'all. Okay. I did everything when y'all were small children. I made sure I kept y'all engaged in activities, or I stayed playing that role as an auntie. And I did what I can whenever my company and stuff gave tickets to the Christmas Spectacular. I used to take my nephews every year to that performance, to that event. And then we would go to Rockefeller Center, might do some touring and looking at some of the Christmas holiday decorations or doing some of the seasonal things. But other than that, when they become a grown adults, don't ever, ever disrespect me. Okay, because I've been in this world way before you have, and I'm here to give you some guidance, and either you want to listen to it or you just go your own way. You go your own way. My mother always said, don't you ever disrespect elderly people, because you're going to have a hard life. And that's exactly what's going on with these young people today. They don't listen. I don't play with y'all. Just like I had to remove some off my channel. Don't play with me. This might be social media, but I know when you a child, you better stay in a child's place. You may not like what I said, but it's going to help you along the way one of these days. And even help you become a better person in the world, and a better person to model a life for your children. I don't play with you. I'm in this art. Me and R. Kelly, we all grew up together. We know the game. But anyway, y'all, that's why I'm going to ride with him to eternity. Okay? I don't care about what these people got to say about him. I don't care. I wasn't there. I didn't witness this. And if it was going on, where were the parents? How were you raising your daughters? Okay? It goes a lot more deeper than just R. Kelly. And sometimes you can't tell these little fast young girls nothing anyway. There's a whole lot of men out there, older men out there, they want to play with, and they think they're going to trick up. And they end up being tricked their damn selves. Stay in your lane. Keep that, you know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane and calm that coochie down. Okay? Stay in your lane. Some man want to do something nice for you. He's an older guy. That's good. You ain't got to open your legs. You ain't got to manipulate and play little stupid mind games, because that's what you want to do. But I tell you what, R. Kelly's still going to keep his fans. And he's going to still be taken care of by his fans. And he going to live just like that prison cell is a palace. Okay? So you go ahead. Your life ain't going to prosper anyway. That's what I feel about all the liars. All the women who made it their choice, sneaking up in his bed, going over there to his mansion or wherever he was living at the time, climbing over fences, running down the lawn, and doing all this stuff, stalking him or whatever. You got what you was looking for. You wanted to play grown, so you got some grown men bang on your behind, okay? But like I said, we grown women here, we gonna take care of, we grown women here, we know the game. Okay, so we ain't giving up on somebody who gave us quality music throughout the years of our time coming up. And when we was on the dance floor, we was at the clubs having fun, going home having fun. Yeah, everybody's out there just enjoying life. We had nothing but a good time. But look what y'all left with now. Music don't make no sense. But this is quality. Y'all could never get that good. Y'all don't listen. Y'all have no God, no fear of God in you. You want to just self-serve yourself. So go ahead and serve yourself. But R. Kelly, he fed us well through every song. So that's why he is so deserving of a Christmas blessing this year and a birthday blessing this year and throughout eternity for the hard work that he put in all the stuff he had to go through. He's still going to be blessed. Blessings. Okay? But let me get myself up on out of here. I just wanted to come and shout y'all out this afternoon, this morning, whatever time it is right now. I don't know. But, your girl KC, I just had to just get some things off my chest. Come out here and just school some people about some things. But your girl ain't working right now, but I'm working on something. This ain't going to be forever. Okay? I got goals. I got plans. I'm moving in a new career, new market, and everything. I ain't worrying about that I left behind. Those are the people raising your kids. So if your child is up in the child care center, you need to start questioning some things. You need to start looking at some of the educators that are teaching your children. Don't be homegirl, no homeboy, no none of that. You come in there, you stand on business. Your child's future matters. Okay? You want to make sure something is getting in there. You want something. We living in a world that is going to be very competitive, especially for my people out there, especially for us, because they're going to teach their kids at home. And they're going to make sure their kids try to get ahead. So we got to be up on top of the game, okay? Because they want to keep pushing poor education on our children. These foreigners coming over here running these child care centers. Y'all better watch out. With all that being said, let your girl KC go handle her day. And I'll talk with you all later. God bless you. Stay safe and peace.